Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for December 30th through January 13th. For the period for December 30th to January 3rd, we have an eastern Pacific ridge that will push inland with a negative tilted trough that will be from the Great Lakes to the southwest, and we'll look at that. Here we are at the 30th. And you can see one system moves out, and then here's our negative tilted trough, and then this tilt connects with negative height anomalies across Greenland that stretches from Greenland to Alaska. Now, during this period, we will have a system that will slowly lift northeastward from the Great Lakes into Canada during the midweek period. Here's the system now. And this system would bring in heavy snow to parts of the upper Midwest, the upper Mississippi Valley, heavy rain, and maybe even some storms here across Ohio, Tennessee valleys, rain into the Northeast. And then we'll go here to Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. And then that's the GFS, and here's the European. The European shows somewhat of a westward retrogression of the system here, so it's going to be moving very slowly into this area. Now, also during this period, we'll have the next upper low that will move into the west, and this will bring heavy rain and mountain snows. We'll go back here. Here's our other system. That will be having heavy rain as Gulf moisture lifts into the system. Currently, the heavy rain looks to be along and west from the Gulf Coast states beginning Tuesday, northeastward right through the Mississippi Valley, Ohio valleys in the southeast. And the northwest will have several impulses that will lead to persistent precipitation across the region with higher elevation snow and lower elevation rain. So we're at Tuesday, and we see the system here. So there's a lot of activity going on. Still an active system, active period. Now we're going to look at the period for January 4th to the 8th. And a trough over the northeast will lift out, and the pattern will consist of a trough in the west, ridge in the east again. As we go to the period, we'll go to the 8th. See, we have our ridge trough configuration. We have positive height anomalies. Excuse me. We have positive height anomalies here near Greenland. This favors a trough down here, but we also have a trough here. We have strong positive height anomalies with a ridge centered over the Northeast Pacific. This favors the ridge here in the east. Excuse me again. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation. That'll be from here for the northern Rockies and eastern Rockies to Atlantic coast. And I'm forecasting anomalies near 6 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, southeast, the middle Atlantic, and the northeast. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. And then we have below normal precipitation for California to Texas, including the Four Corners region, with the probability of occurrence 35%. As we go later into the forecast, this is for January 9th to 13th. Looks like we're going to have mostly a zone of flow. Let me move this over a little bit. All the models are forecasting a zone of flow, but with the same general figure of configuration of the height anomalies with a ridge here in the Northeast Pacific, trough in the west, ridge in the east. So with that said and done, forecast for this region, for this forecast period, below normal temperatures for the west with anomalies of maybe 2 to 6 degrees below normal, and above normal temperatures for the southeast, middle Atlantic, and the northeast with anomalies near 4 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for much of this area here that stretches from the Pacific coast into the Ohio, Tennessee Valley, lower Mississippi Valley, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for December 30th to January 13th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.